Welcome inside to Paris High School. Your Mount Carmel Lady Aces are playing for a sectional here tonight. This is the sectional semifinal against the Sullivan Lady Redskins. Both these teams over 25 wins. Sullivan, the number 9 ranked 2A team in all of the state of Illinois. At the bottom of the backboard, Hershey coming down the floor, left side to the left block, right side of the window and in, and one for Riley Hershey. 6-0 Aces, 3:42 to play first quarter. Ellis guarded by Sellers closely. Left-hand dribble, ball in her right hand. Hands it off to Dawkins down the right side of the lane. Here's Minor. Charity stripe right back out to the perimeter. Sullivan taking their time. Thrasher with it. Takes a left wing three in Zoe Randall's face and knocks it home. To Hershey. Hershey, ball in her right hand, waist-high dribble. Transitioning between right and left. She's doubled on the edge. Getting to the middle of the floor at the logo, now right side. Here's Peach. Peach, right corner triple. Bottoms! Full court pressure here for the Aces. Miller with it left side. Now Ellis looking towards the right, but gets it right back to Miller on the left. Miller drives past the double, stops in the short corner and kicks it out. Ellis now drives, gets to the middle of the lane, bounce pass inside Minor, who has positioning, and gets an easy 2 points off the left side of the glass. Here's Miller, left side. Up top is Dawkins. Dawkins thought about the three, doesn't take it. Shading towards the right, now takes the three once she's on the wing, and just barely gets it to roll in after hanging up on the rim for eternity. Hershey up to Mann, past the 10-second line now. Mann's doubled, hands it off to Hershey. She's coming down, makes a defender fall, crosses over again, bounce pass inside Macy Randall. What a highlight play. Someone call Sports Center. 19-12, Mount Carmel in front, 1:50 to play second quarter. So at the end of 16 minutes, it's a 21-15 Mount Carmel lead coming up the Cubas Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We will be right back. She looks up, spins to the right and drives. Short corner and it's doubled. Bounce pass up to Minor. Cherry stripe jumper for her. Got it, nothing but nylon. Minor now with 8 points. 21-19, 2-point lead for Mount Carmel. Hershey down low, Randall goes up left side, missed it. Got her own board. Through contact, missed again. Third offensive try, rimmed out. Another offensive board. This one from Stevens. Finally finds the bottom of the cup. Long rebound falls in the hands of Hershey. She's driving up the court. Behind the back dribble to her left. Euro step to the right. Tip from behind. Rebound Stevens. Right side and in. She comes up with it. 2:15 to play third quarter. 30-25. A 5-point lead for Mount Carmel. Thrasher with it now. Straight away. Taking the triple and knocking it in off the heel and through. And that's going to be a Thrasher rebound. Here comes Sullivan. 17 seconds to work. Down the floor goes Richardson. Here's Minor, right corner triple for the tie. Yes! To Thrasher, bounce past Miller. Charity stripe jumper for her, banks it in. Tie ball game. Finds Randall up top, who ends it off to Hershey. 1 minute to play here in this fourth quarter. 36-37, Sullivan in front. Hershey with it up top. Driving right, getting doubled, splits the double, floats it down low to Maddie Stevens up the left side. Aces lead 38-37. Randall, biggest free throw of the year, 38-37, goes up and knocks it in. 2-point lead Mount Carmel.
Run him off the three-point line, Riley. Don't let him have anything outside of the arc.
Richardson with it. 13 seconds to work for Sullivan. Here's Thrasher straight away, going right, gives it to Dawkins. Dawkins drives left, gives it to Richardson. 7 seconds to work. Here comes Ellis. Ellis goes up, no foul. Stevens the rebound. Stevens with it in the backcourt, bounce past a man, and that is it. The Aces punch their ticket to a sectional championship on Thursday. 39-37, the final in regulation, and the Aces have a shot for their first sectional title in school history and improve to 3-0 against the Lady Redskins in sectional basketball games. Just an absolute slugfest between those two. The 9th-ranked Sullivan Lady Redskins and Mount Carmel did battle earlier this week, with Mount Carmel coming out on top. The Aces looking to have the same sense of victory here tonight against Teutopolis. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Matt McCarty about this matchup. We'll be back in about 1 minute, 30 seconds.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Welcome back to the sectional championship game in Paris, Illinois. You're listening to the Coach's pregame show brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash Avenue and Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. Speaking of coaches, I got to sit down and talk with head coach Matt McCarty prior to this one about everything that this game means. Here is that conversation. Hello, everyone. You're listening to 100.5 WSJD. I'm here, as always, with head coach Matt McCarty. Coach, first of all, nerves-wise, how are you feeling? How are the girls feeling? I know the rest of Aces Nation is just as anxious as I'm sure you are.
Yeah, the girls were very loose on the bus ride over here. They've been loose all day. I think they're ready to play. Myself, I may have a little bit more nerves than they do right now, but once that ball goes in the air, all the nerves will go away, and it's another game of basketball. And if we can play our best game, we give ourselves a chance to win this first sectional title.
As you mentioned, just another game of basketball, but there are those added pressures of it being a sectional championship game, being 0-3 all time in games like this, your program is, but trying to still maintain that sense of normalcy. Do you think that's the key to tonight?
Absolutely. Just make it as normal as possible. We'll tell the girls as soon as we come out here for warm-ups, take a minute, kind of look around, see all the support that we have, and then lock in and have a great warm-up, and we'll go over game plan again and just try to keep it as much of a normal game as possible.
Last time out against Sullivan, it was a very physical game. There wasn't much decided between the officials. Do you expect the same thing here tonight, that they're going to probably let you guys play?
Oh, absolutely. Getting this deep into the playoffs, they should be able to play a little bit. A little bump here, a little bump there. You can't expect them to call that. We've got to go through the contact, finish strong. We've got to be composed, and we've talked about that a lot over the last 48 hours. And I think if we can do that, once again, we put ourselves in a great situation.
You guys lost a heartbreaker against this Teutopolis team last year in the regional championship at the buzzer. How much does that creep into the mind a little bit?
The girls know about it. We actually brought it up at film and watched the last about 17 seconds of the game from last year, just so they remember how it felt. Because we don't want to feel that feeling again. We know what we need to do. The thing after we did that, we actually pulled up the 2017 hype video for the boys, because that team was a lot similar to our team. You have two monsters down low. You have really good players around them. So we watched that, because that was the first year we beat T-Town in the postseason, and they made their state run. And we told the girls, there's so many similarities with that team to this team. It's our turn. If we get through this, we have a great chance to go to the state tournament, and that's kind of what we've been preaching this week.
All right, Coach, with all that out of the way, talk to me now about the game plan against this Teutopolis squad. You mentioned to me just earlier that they're a very jump-shooting heavy team. How do you plan to defend it, and what do you plan to do offensively?
Yeah, they like to do a dribble drive motion, so we're going to try to be aggressive and switch all the handoffs and make sure we're on the inside of the other person that's switching. High hands every time they catch. Don't let them get comfortable. If they bring up their big to set a high ball screen, we're gonna make sure we're going over the top and making sure they have to keep that dribble with them running into Macy, hedging kind of flat there. And we got to handle their pressure against the press. If they've scouted us, they know that we haven't handled pressure well the last so many games. So we've talked about that a lot. Handle their pressure, trust each other. Once we get it into the half court, it doesn't have to become a hot potato anymore, because that was part of our problem. Sullivan, we had no problem getting it past half court. But as soon
Time for sectional championship action. Tip is up and goes the way of Mount Carmel. Hershey coming down with it. This Mount Carmel Aces starting five is in memory of the co-founder of Mount Carmel Sports Boosters, H.D. White, and his wife, Helen. It's the usual five: Hershey, Stevens, Mann, Randall, and Sellers. Stevens up top, throws it away on the first possession of the game. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Gerlach. Max, what just happened there?
Well, Maddie Stevens got the ball. She lost it, picked it up, and simply just was stuck there, and they were playing stout defense, couldn't get a cutter open, and turned it over.
This Teutopolis starting five: Anna Probst, Kelsey Niemerg, Malaya Helmink, Chloe Probst, and Molly Ruhal. Here is Niemerg going right wing, hands it off to Probst. That's Chloe. Right back to Niemerg. Ball in her left hand, picks up her dribble, guarded closely by Hershey. Bounce pass upside to Anna. Now it's to Ruhal, trying to drive past Stevens. Back out to Anna, catch and shoot three from the left corner, missed it. Rebound falls out of the hands of Randall, goes the way of Mount Carmel. Energy in this building is high. The entirety of Mount Carmel High School basically here in the student section.
And the entirety of T-Town too, so it's going to be fun, and each team's got a huge fan base here tonight.
No score, 7:09 to play first quarter. Hershey brings it up. Going right now on the right edge. Now straight away. Guarded closely by Ruhal. Ball in her left hand, transitioning between left and right. Waist-high dribble. Driving right. Back against Ruhal. Kicking. Sellers. Right corner, right back to Hershey. Getting a left ball screen from Randall. Driving. Cherry stripe. Block. Left side off the window. Missed it. Rebound Randall. Falling away. High off the window and in for the first 2 points.
Always follow the shooter. Doesn't matter how good they are. Offensive rebounds are going to be so important tonight.
Anna hands it off to Ruhal. Driving, right elbow, stopped. Right back out to Chloe. She's a three-point threat, but doesn't take that one. Now Niemerg. Driving left, kicking. That's Helmink. She drives and kicks as well. Chloe drives, kicks. That's going to be a lot of this Teutopolis offense. The dribble weave is what head coach Matt McCarty was expecting. Anna Probst upside. Guarded closely, right edge, now center court of the Paris logo. 2-0 Aces in front, 6:10 to play first quarter. Ruhal, still right wing, right back up to Chloe Probst. Over to Anna, she looks across, gets it up top to Niemerg. She drives right, kicks to Chloe right wing, now into the hands of Helmink. Helmink skips to Ruhal, high hand by Stevens, right into the hands of Probst. Long possession here for Teutopolis. Anna Probst driving one dribble left to Chloe. She drives left, gets to the elbow, kicks it to Ruhal. Ruhal, wearing number 33, is stopped on the perimeter and hands it off to Chloe. Now in the left corner is Niemerg. She drives baseline, gets double, kicks it out to Chloe. She drives, cherry stripe, Ruhal, straight away, triple, no, off the heel. Rebound Stevens. Great defensive possession there. Here comes Hershey. Long outlet pass, Randall, left side and in.
Doing a great job on defensive end of the ball, just making them work it around the perimeter where they can't get any looks inside, and they're really not giving them any three-point looks either.
5:20 to play first quarter. 4-0 two-possession lead for the Aces. Here's Niemerg. Right side to Anna. She's on the right wing, looking down low, up top to Ruhal, over to Chloe. She's on the left side, left elbow extended, guarded closely by Mann, kicks it up top. Now Ruhal with it, ball in her left hand, right back to Chloe straight away. Guarded closely by Mann still, hands it off to Ruhal, lost the dribble briefly, recovers, and gives it to Helmink. Helmink deep on the left side. Finally uses her dribble. One dribble towards the perimeter over to Ruhal. She's in the left corner. One dribble to the right side. Now to Chloe. Kicks it to the right side. This Aces squad is very stout on the defensive end, as we've seen so far in this postseason run. Helmink, long three, straight away off the heel. Rebound off of Stevens. It'll stay here with the navy blue Teutopolis jerseys.
Still really good defense here from Mount Carmel, making them work it around the perimeter, making them take forever, and if you make them have to play from behind, they're going to have to speed it up, which I don't think they want to do.
Anna with it. Right corner and drives. Gets middle of the lane and kicks to Chloe straight away. High hand by Mann. Reaching in, but couldn't quite get a hand on the ball. So Chloe hands it off to Anna. She's at the Tiger logo straight away. Kicks it left wing to Chloe. She drives right through a ball screen. Cherry stripe jumper now. Missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Ruhal, who missed the layup. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Hershey. She comes down the left side. Now center court. Crossing over left to the left block. Goes up off the window. Missed. Rebound Chloe Probst. She comes up the floor. Straight away. Bounce pass. Ruhal left side missed. Rebound up in the air for Sellers. Mann now brings it up off the pass. Hands it off to Hershey. 4-0 Aces. 3:45 first quarter. Hershey bounce pass to Stevens, who got smacked. No call. She looks around, gets it to the left side to Sellers. Down low, Randall. Left block goes up through two defenders and in. Macy Randall, the first 6 points in this contest all belong to her.
She's letting them know, Riley. She's just dominant down low, and when else to let everybody know in the sectional championship.
3:25 to play first quarter. 6-0 Aces in front. Helmink to Anna, right corner. Drives baseline, kicks it right back up top. Spinning is Helmink. Got stopped and right back up to Ruhal. Over to Chloe. She's in the right wing. Now here's Helmink, right corner. They're giving her all the space in the world from the perimeter. She drives, kicks. Ruhal, left wing three. Almost banked it in but missed. Rebound Stevens. And the Aces have held this Teutopolis team scoreless through the first 6 minutes of this game.
Let them keep throwing up bad shots, Riley. This is what the Aces want.
Hershey gets to her spot, mid-range jumper, rolls it in. Claps in celebration. Country Financial Agent Teal Morgan timeout for Teutopolis. 8-0 Aces, 2:47 to play. We'll be back in 30.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram Heavy Duty truck. Up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
Back here in Paris High School, 2:47 to play first quarter. Olivia Peach freshly checked in now for the Aces. Max, Mount Carmel off to a great start.
Yeah, they're off to a great start. Their defense is outstanding. They're playing almost a matchup zone right now, and they're doing great against the Wooden Shoes, and they got continued on the offensive side.
Here's Ruhal straight away. Over to Helmink, who kicks. Anna Probst, left corner, didn't take the shot. Right back up to Ruhal. Crosses over to the right. Gives it to Chloe, who drives to the right short corner. Kicks it right back to Helmink. Now over to Anna. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Maddie Stevens guarding her closely, spinning to the left and handing it off to Niemerk. Chloe drives, kicks, gets it to Ruhal. Mid-range jumper for her, missed it off the front end. Rebound Randall, giving it to Hershey. 8-0 Aces, 2:10 to play first quarter. Down low, Stevens way over her reach. So that's going to be an unforced turnover.
I like that look, though. Simple, high-low. She had her pinned perfectly. Just a little bit better pass, and that's going to be there every time.
T-Town trails by 8. 8-0, Mount Carmel in front. 2 minutes to play here in this first of 4. Niemerk drives, kicks to Helmink. Now Ruhal in the right corner. One dribble to the left, up to the wing. Giving it to Niemerk, who drives after a crossover. A foul is going to be called, and that's going to go against Olivia Peach.
Her hands weren't out. It was a pretty easy call to make. If you're going to try to ride your who you're defending, you got to keep your hands out or at least have one hand tucked. Don't push out. Just stay strong and slide with them.
Stevens checks out for the first time here tonight. Randall back in. Ruhal with it. Left corner drives. Middle of the lane. Goes up over the swatting Randall. Randall gets the rebound after the miss. Here comes Hershey. Getting instruction from head coach Matt McCarty. She drives right. Getting to the edge and now on the wing. Picked off by Probst. Trying to get it to Sellers. She's 1-on-2. Goes up through contact and the first 2 points for T-Town.
Right there, turnovers lead to fast break points for T-Town. Mount Carmel already has 3 so far, so they need to try to limit them as much as possible.
8-2, 6-point lead Mount Carmel. 1:15 to play first quarter. Here's Hershey. Right edge, crossing over to the left and getting up top. Now on the left edge, directing traffic, guarded closely by Ruhal. Here comes Randall, giving her a right ball screen. Hershey drives, elbow jumper, missed it short. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Niemerk right in the hands of Sellers. Sellers goes up, right edge, no. Rebound falls in the hands of Helmink, who just now gets it up. Passes it, bounce pass to Chloe Probst, who's past the half-court line. She drives right to the baseline, is doubled. Kicks it right back out to Anna. Goes left with a couple of dribbles and gives it to Niemerk. She gets up, left block over Randall, missed it. Offensive rebound, T-Town, and Helmink puts it up and through.
And if Macy Randall has to help that much, you really have to crash on the backside and get a box out, because you're going to allow so many rebounds when she goes to block shots.
25 seconds to work first quarter, 8-4 Aces. Hershey with it, now 20 seconds, straight away. Driving with her right hand, crossing back over. Here's Peach, left wing. She takes a long one, bottoms! Olivia Peach showing the range. 10 seconds to work now for T-Town. 11-4 Aces in front. Here comes Anna Probst. 5 seconds now, giving it to Chloe. 3 seconds. She has to drive with the ball in her right hand. 1 second, puts one up at the buzzer. Somehow finds the bottom of the basket. 11-7 at the end of one. We'll be back in 1 minute.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Oberlin, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here that's kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here for the sectional championship at the host site, Paris High School, Mount Carmel in front of T-Town, 11-7 max, an intense first quarter.
Yeah, very intense. Both teams have done a great job on the defensive end of the ball. I know it's 11-7, but still, Mount Carmel's not allowed many open shots. A couple of them just slopped in here for T-Town, and then T-Town only holding Mount Carmel to 11. Still was pretty good.
Ruhal with it, right corner, driving now with the left elbow. Hands it off to Niemerg, who now gets it to Helmink. Helmink guarded in the right short corner by Stevens. Bounce pass up to Chloe Probst, who hit the buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Now Ruhal with it, driving through a gap in the defense. Missed it, rebound on the floor, falls in the hands of Peach, who eventually gets it up to Hershey. She comes down, straight away, top of the key, backing it right back out to near the half-court line. Ball in her right hand, right edge. Directing traffic, getting to the right corner, wanting an ISO possession, crossing over to left, spinning right, and a foul is going to be called against Riley Hershey, an offensive foul.
Called a 5-second call.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a 5-second call, but I'm not really going to argue.
So a whistle is blown. They are not going to have Macy Randall check in. Randall will check in on the next dead ball. Anna brings it up. Ball in her right hand, waist-high dribble, crossing over to left, handing it off, picked off by Peach. Peach coming down the left side, spinning right, got fouled on the floor. That'll go against the freshly checked in Jessie Caddy.
Good instincts there, jumping that. She saw her get wide with it, loose with her dribble, and she was able to just get out there and pick it. She's quick enough that she can do that.
On the inbound, Hershey left side, right back up top to Sellers. Sellers straight away, triple, rimmed out. Rebound Stevens, right side and in.
A lot of people think those are over the backs, but they're not, simply just because Mount Carmel's so much taller than everybody else.
Chloe straight away, three, missed it, front iron. Here's Hershey down the fast break, 13-7 Aces lead. Hershey, ball in her left hand, spinning right. Gets it to Sellers. She's in the left corner, up back to Hershey. Aces setting up a play. 6:34 to play second quarter. 13-7 Aces in front. Stevens, ball in her hands. picks it up, and that's going to be a Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Matt McCarty. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council welcome the Indiana Wesleyan University Wind Ensemble Sunday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. The Winds Ensemble is directed by former Mount Carmel High School music and band teacher Michael Flanagan and features several local musicians. Tickets to the show are $15 each or $5 for students and will be available at the door. Patron passes will be honored.
Back here in Paris, and Max, you think there might be a flaw in this T-Town defense?
Yeah, they don't recover well. They don't hedge very hard, and not doing that makes their guards have to recover a lot quicker, and their guards aren't very good at recovering. Most girls and even most boys can't shoot that well coming off a screen like that, but you got to at least try to get downhill.
Hershey up top, getting a right ball screen. Now giving it to Stevens. She drives left, getting to the block, goes up left side, rims out. Rebound, fought for, and a foul is going to be called against Macy Randall. Ace's side wanting thumbs in the air for a jump ball. Probably could have been called that.
I can see why. She only had one hand in there when the T-Town player had two, so it's one of those that could have went either way, Riley.
Randall does pick up that first foul. Here's Niemerg to Chloe straight away, driving left, getting to the wing, and now to Gaddis. Kicks it, Niemerg, one dribble to the mid-range, out to Helmink, and Chloe gets blocked by Stevens on the backside. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Teutopolis.
Really good help defense there. Olivia Peach being a little bit smaller, has a hard time guarding the post. Two bigs crashed down and helped hard where we're able to block a shot.
Chloe on the inbound, gets it up to Niemerg. Ball in her right hand, picks up her dribble on the perimeter and gives it to Chloe. Ball in her right hand, driving right, getting into the right side of the lane, kicks it out to Anna. Anna guarded closely by Hershey, gets past her, bounce pass to Chloe, right corner. Fakes the three, doesn't take it, right back to Anna. She gets to the left elbow, looks behind her, and hands it off to Niemerg, who drives, past Stevens, out to Gaddis, who just misses a right wing three. Hershey comes up the right edge. Now Sellers, right, corner, triple, off the heel. Rebound, falls in the hands of Helmink. Long pass, up to Gaddis, who got blocked by Randall on the fast break. Stevens double-teamed, and a foul is going to be called against Maddie Stevens on an elbow.
Trying to clear space, she gets those elbows out every once in a while and kind of makes it easy for people to call. She's got to be a little more careful about when she does try to clear that space, she doesn't get that elbow wrapped around.
6-point lead for Mount Carmel, 13-7, 5:16 to play, second quarter. Chloe, left wing, ball in her right hand, driving right, kicks it out. Here's Ruhal, out to Gaddis, gets in the left short corner, spins, and hands it to Ruhal. She drives, charity stripe, Chloe straight away. She drives, steps back, foot on the perimeter, and hands it right back out. Right back to Chloe, straight away, triple, way long, and way short, I should say, an air ball, and that's going to be Ace's basketball as it fell out of bounds.
Right here, it's a dead ball situation. T-Town's going to set up their press, which Coach McCarty was a little bit worried about before the game, but I am corrected. They didn't set up the press.
Hershey comes up with it. Now Randall on the scoop pass from Hershey. Looks up top, skips it, Hershey left side. Now straight away is Hershey. Off the right ball screen. Mid-range jumper for her. Bottom!
As we said, they don't work very well against the high ball screen. She's going to get that elbow jumper, I think, 20 more times tonight if they run that high ball screen 20 more times.
And if she gets it 20 more times, she might have 20 more points. Here comes Chloe, driving right side of the lane, goes up, missed. Rebound on the floor, scooped up by Sellers. She's tripled, has to get it out. Bounce pass to Stevens, who gets it to Hershey. She comes down the right edge, crossing over to the right, getting to the elbow, moving underneath. Now the left block, short corner. Kicks it to Sellers, right back to Hershey. Down low, Randall. Randall is doubled, goes through contact, missed it. Man on the rebound, got fouled on the way up.
She crashes. Macy Randall pulls she has just a gravitational pull where she pulls people to her on the defensive end of the ball. And what happens there is the backside rebound is going to be so wide open every time where Maddie Stevens, Madeline Mann, Evie Sellers, everybody is going to benefit off of her being on the left block.
Absolutely, as Madeline Mann knocks in the first. And as you mentioned that, Randall checks out for a bit. See when the next time she comes in is, as Olivia Peach is back in, trying to spread the floor a bit as is Mount Carmel's side, as Mann knocks in both free throws. Now 2 good shooters in for the Golden Aces in Sellers and Peach. Here's Helmink. Helmink, the one that picked up that foul against Mann. Now Niemerg, 3:47 to play first quarter. Niemerg gets in the middle of the lane, kicks it out to Ruhal, who has a ball in her left hand. Spinning right, middle of the lane, goes up through 3 defenders and missed wildly. Rebound Helmink on the backside and puts it up and through.
Again, backside rebounds for each team is just going to be so important tonight.
Hershey drives, right block, window, and one! 17-9, the Aces lead, 3:28 to play second quarter. That was nasty.
Yeah, she let her know too. Got 3 big claps in there, letting everybody know, and 1 get off me.
Hershey going to the line, it's 19-9. 10-point lead for the Aces. And Hershey converts. This is the first time the Aces are in a double-figure lead. 20-9 the score. 3:24 to play. Here's Chloe, right elbow, kicks it. Now Anna, left wing, guarded by Hershey. Ball on the floor. She falls on it and gives it to Niemerg, and a foul is called. Looks like that might be against Peach for the second time. And it is. Peach picks up her second personal foul.
I'm not sure about that one. I couldn't see it well enough, but, you know, of course, even if I couldn't see it, I can't argue the call.
Chloe Probst will inbound it. 3:15 to play here in this first half. Niemerg with it, drives, ball in her right hand, goes up, blocked by Stevens, goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with Teutopolis.
That's what I'm talking about. This Aces defense, create more offense, only allow a team to 9 points, and 2 points in a quarter so far. You're playing great.
Niemerg over to Ruhal, looking to the left, but gets it right back to Niemerg straight away. 3:04 to play. Ruhal driving right, charity stripe, middle of the lane, floater in.
Macy Randall couldn't afford a foul there. She stood straight up, had to do what you had to do. Can't allow your who you're defending beat you off the dribble.
Ruhal, her first 2 points, back to a 9-point lead for the Aces, 20-11, under 3 minutes to play second quarter, 2:43 to be exact. Here's Hershey, driving right, doesn't get a ball screen as it's a zone look. Here's Sellers, right wing 3, no, missed it off the front iron, off the heel, and now in the hands of Chloe Probst. Up to Niemerg. Niemerg head in the air, crossing over left, getting in the mid-range and kicking it right back out. Ruhal for 3. No, rimmed out. Rebound falls in the hands of Teutopolis again, and a foul called on the Aces in the middle of the lane on the rebound attempt. We'll see who this goes against. That's against Maddie Stevens, her second.
And that'll probably be the end of the Maddie Stevens' first half, just because you can't allow her to get a third foul.
Absolutely, and Stevens will go sit down. Chloe inbound to Niemerg. She's guarded by Peach. Inside on the curl. Back out. Probst for 3. Missed. Rebound falls in the hands of Helmink. She's doubled on the right baseline. Got it tipped away and out of bounds off of T-Town. It's going to be Aces basketball.
I've never seen that, Riley, where it basically hit perfectly off her foot and bounced up off of her knee, and going to be Aces ball.
2-minute warning here in the second quarter. 2:04 to be exact. 20-11, 9-point Aces lead. Mann will direct traffic at the logo. Looking towards the left and now to Hershey. She gets a right ball screen from Mann. Driving, now a left ball screen. Behind the back dribble, gives it inside. Randall, left glass, good.
It's good start sometimes. She gets great positioning in the post. 2 more for Macy Randall.
She has 8 total. Ruhal drives, kicks it out to Niemerg, gets in the mid-range and now to Chloe. She's in the right wing, drives, kicks. Helmink up, missed. That was on the left block. Randall the rebound, a foul called underneath. That's going to go against Chloe Probst.
Right there in the 2-3 zone, they hit, I can't remember who it was, but it basically pulled Macy Randall up where she had to defend on the shot. And Evie Sellers just didn't crash hard enough where it allowed for a second chance opportunity. But good job by the Aces of keeping fighting.
1:25 to play first half. 22-11, 11-point lead for Mount Carmel. Hershey has it. Lob pass inside, picked off by Helmink. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Helmink, sliding on the floor with it. Thumbs are in the air. Mount Carmel will regain possession.
Got lucky there. Turned it over, and you got it back just by out-hustling them. Got to continue the hustle, got to continue all the little things that have them up by 11 right now.
1:10 to play. Hershey will take her time up top. Now driving right on the right edge. Now to the left side. She's guarded by Niemerg. Drives behind the back dribble, loses her man. Kicks it, Sellers, left corner, inside to Randall. Randall baseline, bounce pass Peach, picked off by Niemerg. She gives it now to Helmink, who will bring it up. 45 seconds here in this second quarter. Niemerg drives, left side, off glass and in. That's a tough move.
On that turnover, Olivia Peach got to cut a little bit harder, and Macy Randall just throw a little harder. She's going to catch it.
22-13, 30 seconds to play second quarter. Hershey with it, ball in her right hand, getting a right ball screen, crossing over left between the legs, gets a left ball screen, spinning right, middle of the lane, picked off. Anna Probst comes up with it. Long pass, falls in the hands of Olivia Peach, and she's going to travel as she tried to throw it off of Teutopolis. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, she got possession of it. Might as well just try to dribble it or something if you can't get yourself slowed down.
18.6 second quarter. Chloe Probst on the inbound. Long pass up to Ruhal. Over to the right wing is Anna. Looking on the crow to Niemerg. Picked it off. Oh, but never mind. On the floor and into the hands of Helmink, who put it in. 10 seconds to work here for the Aces. 22-15 the score. 5 seconds now. Hershey with it. Driving right. Getting in the mid-range. 3 seconds. Goes up off glass. No. Rebound Randall. Goes up. No good at the end of the half. So we go into intermission. 22-15 in favor of Mount Carmel. A good start, but a lot of work to do. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
Back here, 22-15, the score here at halftime. What a first half it was there for Mount Carmel, getting off to an 8-0 run to begin the ball game. Teutopolis, as we knew they would, stormed back, but man, I don't think if you're Mount Carmel, you could ask for really a better start.
No, I don't think you could. There are a couple small things that I think I would fix, but if you're Coach McCarty, you're going to keep the same game plan. You're not really going to make any major changes. This is kind of random, but I was watching a video about what a halftime of a big game looks like for pro teams, college teams, and usually they sit there, they talk, they don't make any major game changes, and they just work through. They're going to stick to their game plan and just continue to try to work to get ahead in the ball game. And right now, as the Aces have a lead, they just really don't have anything to change.
For T-Town, they come into this one, they get behind a lot early. If you're in the locker room with them, is there anything you change if you're the Wooden Shoes?
You just got to come out awake. They came out of 2 quarters where it looked like they were just asleep the whole time, honestly, Riley. So just come out ready to play in the 3rd quarter. The start of the quarters is why they're losing games. They've ended quarters well. They've ended stretches well. They just haven't started the 1st or the 2nd quarter in any good way, as the Aces got up all the way to 11 points in that 2nd quarter just simply because they haven't came out ready to play. They haven't came out firing. They're really just trying to work the ball around to throw up a shot. It really hasn't looked good because T-Town, what they're wanting to do is that dribble weave. I think everybody here sees it. Everybody that's watching sees it. Sorry, radio listeners, you don't get to see it, but they're running that simple dribble weave action, trying to get somebody downhill to the mid-range because obviously that's all they've really looked for because they're a good mid-range shooting team. But what Mount Carmel has to do is continue to do what they're doing, going under screen, staying on the low side, and force them to stay out on the perimeter. And then if they start hitting, that's a simple change. Chase them over the screens, make them get downhill, help hard. So, minor things if you're Mount Carmel, nothing major. Stick to your same game plan unless they make you come out of it here in the 3rd.
Now, with the amount of energy that is in this building, obviously, every time the Aces score, this place explodes. Every time T-Town scores, their place explodes. What does that do to the psyche of a player?
You feel on top of the world. There's nothing like playing in front of a full crowd. Regionals, sectionals, championship of a tournament, there's nothing like playing in front of a full crowd. And when you score and you hear the big crowd pop, the boom, you feel like you're a college athlete, a pro athlete, just because you have so many people at the games just watching you and excited to see you play. So that's just something that's really awesome for the kids to feel, is that I don't want to call it college atmosphere, but the big game atmosphere of everybody here wants to see their team win. Everybody here from Mount Carmel is here because they want to be here. It's not just another regular season game. Everybody for T-Town's here because they want to be here. It's not a regular season game. This is the postseason. This is winter go home. This is the original March Madness, and there's nothing like it outside of what we call the real March Madness that college basketball does.
Absolutely. I mean, just insane, the energy in this Paris building. This is the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We'll be back for second half action in about 2 minutes.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Mount Carmel just now returning to the floor. 2:15 to play here in this until the second half gets underway. 22-15 the lead for Mount Carmel on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard. And you're listening to the Keep Home Halftime Show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Gerlach here for this sectional championship game. Max, you know, that first half really dominated by the Aces early, but Teutopolis came back and T-Town was able to get this one within reach, and they are, without a doubt, still in this contest.
Yeah, T-Town is just stereotypical a winning town. Their basketball programs are always top of the line. They always bring home regionals. They always bring home sectionals. And if you simply don't make it to super sectional when you play T-Town basketball, your season's seen as a disappointment, which is crazy to me. Just insanely crazy to me. But T-Town, this is what they do. They thrive in the postseason. They live in the postseason. And Mount Carmel has got to come out hot here in the second half, because this is what this team does. They come out, they get hot, and I expect that it's going to be a lot closer game by the end tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, we were talking during the break. We think that this second half has, you know, the makings to possibly be something special for either side.
Yeah. Again, just this is what T-Town does. This is what their school is all about, the postseason. They could have a 9-10 regular season, and I don't think I would count them out to even miss the sectionals. So they're just always such a consistently dominant team. And right now, this is what champions are made of. You got a historic program and a program looking for their first sectional championship. You know, if you got winner in your blood, you got clutch in your blood, you're going to want the ball here. You're going to want to go out and get your team a win here. And we got a tale of two teams, and I think that this second half is going to be one of the funnest games I think we've broadcast all year.
T-Town with first possession, going left to right down the floor here in this first half. Anna Probst has it. Shading towards the right elbow extended, bounce pass up to Chloe. Now on the left side is Niemerk. Calling for a ball screen, doesn't get one. Ball in her right hand, chest high dribble. Not really getting any pressure defensively from Stevens. A couple dribbles towards the perimeter, now handing it off to Probst. She drives, kicks, right back out to Niemerk. 7:35 to play. Chloe Probst out to Anna Probst. 4-3, left side, missed it off the bottom of the rim. Rebound falls in the hands of Randall. One dribble up, handing it off to Hershey. She comes down right edge, lob pass inside Stevens. Right block, got fouled on her way. She'll have two shots at the free throw line.
That's exactly what Mount Carmel looks for. Maddie Stevens runs from rim to rim so well, and that's something that she excels at, and that's something that, as a senior, that she, you know, probably teaches to the younger players on how to get baskets, and she gets herself in great positioning to get fouled or just get 2 points the old-fashioned way.
Maddie Stevens knocks in the first. 23-15, the Mount Carmel lead. 7:22 to play third quarter, and Stevens misses the second one, so it stays that way. Chloe comes up, right edge, getting all the way down low. Might have traveled, but kicks it out. Here's Ruhal. She drives right, gives it to Chloe Probst, who drives on the right edge. Gives it now, Niemerk right back up top. Ruhal, left dribble, gives it off. Here's Niemerk straight away. She drives right, through the lane, now to Chloe. Left-hand dribble, gets middle of the lane, mid-range jumper for her. Off the heel, front of the rim and out. Rebound Stevens, bounce pass falls in the hands, kicked away by Gaddis. She recovers, and a jump ball is called. It goes the way of Mount Carmel.
He might feel like he missed some jump balls early, and he called that one right there to the avail of Mount Carmel. But here, T-Town setting up that man-to-man press. Get it in there, bat us into trap. I can promise you that.
Here's a full court press. McCarty worried about it early. Hershey trying to dribble her way out of it. Behind the back dribble. Long pass Stevens past the half court line now. She drives, right edge, kicks. Sellers, right corner, triple. Missed it, off the heel. Rebound, Randall. Backing down her man. Left side, another jump ball call. That one going the way of the wooden shoes.
Let them keep it physical. I think if it's physical, it's going to benefit more for Mount Carmel. Don't argue if they start calling it tighter. Just let them call it physical.
Gaddis drives and kicks to Ruhal. She gets middle of the lane, floats it up over Randall and rimmed it out off the backboard. That one tipped out of bounds by Gaddis, going the way of Mount Carmel.
And again, they're in their press. Do not go to the sideline. Try to keep it in the middle of the floor unless you're skipping it down across the court.
Hershey will have it on the left edge. She's got to be careful not to get doubled near the end line. Gives it off to Randall. Randall right hand dribble, spinning. Scoop pass to Hershey. She comes down the right side, getting to the right baseline, short corner. Now at the block, losing it, kicking it. Man, mid-range jumper, no, missed it. Rebound, falls in the hands of Stevens. Got it taken away from above her. Another jump ball is called. This one goes the way of Mount Carmel.
But I'll tell you this, that press break looked like they drew it up, Riley. Great job by the girls there. You got an out-of-bounds play where they thrive on the offensive end.
Gets it up to man. Now to Hershey. Ball in her right hand. Crossing over to the left on the right edge. Now to Sellers. Sellers is at the logo. Ball to the back of the defender. Got doubled. Taken away by Gaddis. She goes one-on-one against Sellers. Left side layup is good.
They're going to jump. They're going to get physical. Got to take the contact and be strong with the ball.
23-17. Hershey doubled. Whistle is blown. That's going to be a Country Financial Asian Team Morgan timeout for head coach Matt McCarty. A full timeout. 6-point lead Aces. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Mount Carmel in front, 23-17 over the T-Town Wooden Shoes. Max, so far, Mount Carmel, at least the past few possessions, has struggled to get it up and out of the hands of Riley Hershey through this full court press. She's gotten trapped a couple of times. What can the Aces do to combat that?
Pass it early. She's letting the trap come to her. A lot of times in college basketball, when I watch it with my dad, they'll throw the ball in bounds and they'll let the trap come and just try to take the foul. You're not going to get fouled here. Don't let the trap get to you. Swing it early and get the ball out of there.
Hershey does exactly that. Up to Sellers past half court. She's on the left side. Bounce pass to Hershey. Left corner now for her. Ball in her right hand. Steps back. Left wing three. Bottoms! Rattled it home. 26-17. Aces in front. 5:18 to play, third quarter. Here's Niemerk. Drives right, past Stevens, kicks her right back out. Now on the perimeter she is. Up to Chloe, she drives left, getting to the elbow, now the block, floating it up and over Randall. Missed, rebound for Madeline Mann. Scoop pass to Hershey. She comes down the left side, more towards the middle of the floor, but now definitely on the left edge. She goes off a right ball screen from Randall. Kicks it, Sellers right corner, looking down low, couldn't find anybody, so gives it right back up top to Hershey. Hershey, one dribble, pull up three. No, missed it wildly, didn't even hit the rim. Here comes Gaddis, driving up, blocked by Stevens, got her own board. She's now in the middle of the lane, and that's going to be a Country Financial Asian Team Morgan timeout for head coach Lori Thompson of T-Town. A 30-second timeout. We will be back in 30 seconds.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
26-17, the Aces lead by 9, 4:34 to play here in this third quarter. Max, what do the Aces need to continue to do to improve this lead?
Swing it early. They're going to continue to send the trap, get it out of there early, and don't allow them to trap you.
Chloe Probst on the inbound gets it to Ruhal, now up to Niemerk. She drives and kicks to Ruhal. Now in the middle of the lane is Ruhal, out to Niemerk, 4-3, made it. Never mind, it was a long two on the left side. 26-19 the score. Stevens skips to Randall. She's on the right side, trying to get it up to Madeline Mann, who somehow came down with it. Mann is triple team, picks up the ball near the half-court line and has to get it to someone. Hands it off to Stevens, off her foot, out of bounds, going the way of the Wooden Shoes.
And right now they're doing what they want to do, and that's get the ball out of Riley Hershey's hand and speed the game up. And I think that could hurt Mount Carmel.
Gaddis with it up top. Ball in her right hand. Crossing over left now on the wing. Handing it off to Ruhal, who gets it to Chloe. 3:55 to play third quarter. 26-19, the Aces lead. Chloe Probst dribbles it off her own foot and going the way of Mount Carmel. Nice defense there from Macy Randall.
Yeah, did a great job of sliding with her, not against her. And instead of pushing out, just riding her out instead of forcing herself out and picking up a foul.
Hershey quickly trapped on the right edge. Has to get it up the floor quickly and does. Past the double team. She's now on the left, spinning through contact, getting it to Sellers, faking the three, didn't take it. Now Hershey, left short corner, going up, left block, floater and in. She's in double figures with 10. 28-19, the Mount Carmel lead. 3:34 to play third quarter. Driving and kicking, Niemerk, right corner. She spins and gives it to Gaddis. Gaddis, left wing, guarded by Hershey. Got a hand on it, but eventually Hemling gets it blocked by Randall out of bounds.
Macy Randall is just such a good shot blocker. She's 6'3", and she might have a 6'5" wingspan. She's a great middle blocker in volleyball, and that's going to translate well to basketball.
Niemerk for three, straight away, off the heel, rebound Hershey. She comes up with it, behind her, got fouled. That's going to go against Gaddis, her second.
Don't let the trap come to you. Once you get it in, swing it early, or just don't throw it into the sideline or that baseline corner.
Madeline Mann on the inbound gets it to Hershey, who's doubled in the backcourt. She's trying to drive past it. Now gets it to Stevens. Stevens one dribble up, trying to get it to Hershey, tipped out of bounds by Ruhal. Stays with the Aces. 3:02 to play here third quarter. 28-19, the Mount Carmel lead.
Throw the skip, Riley. She had Macy Randall open. That was going to break the press if she just looked for the skip pass.
Hershey now with it, passing the 10-second line. Ball in the right hand. Now Stevens looking straight away. Over Peach, left, corner, triple, bottoms, nothing but nylon. 31-19, Aces in front. Peach's second triple of the game. Ruhal almost lost it in the backcourt. She drives, mid-range, kicks. Gaddis now skips it up to Helmink, who gets it to Niemerk. Right back to Helmink, driving right side of the lane, outside. Now Gaddis in the mid-range, kicks it. Niemerk straight away, crossing over left. Getting her right back behind her to Helmink, who drives up to Randall, got it blocked. Randall the rebound. Hershey coming down the floor with it. Hershey double teamed, and that's going to be a Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout for head coach Matt McCarty. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has your new truck. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with 4.9% financing or a 2024 Ram heavy duty truck up to $12,000 off MSRP. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Aces up now by over double figures. 31-19 the lead. 2:14 to play third quarter. Max, they've come out in this third quarter with a vengeance.
Yeah, they've come out in this third quarter not slow. They didn't come out sluggish. T-Town came out sluggish. Again, they haven't had good offense. They just haven't had really any real production, even on the press, and Mount Carmel's been able to take advantage of that.
Randall with it, getting it to Hershey near the half-court line. She now drives ball in her left hand, crossing over to the right, driving right on a ball screen from Randall, falling down with it and travels as she slides across the court.
And she's just got to run a little bit tighter to the screen. She was a little off there where it gave her defender room to just get around that enough and knock her to the floor and make her travel.
Here's Niemerk. Up top, Ruhal, now over to Gaddis. She's on the left side. Looking cross court, gets it to Chloe straight away. Over to Ruhal, right wing. Looking on the curl down low, but didn't find anything. Niemerk, Chloe. She drives, ball in her left hand, gets it off. Up top is Gaddis, nearly lost it. Now Niemerk. 1:37 to play, third quarter. 31-19, the Aces lead. Chloe, one dribble in the mid-range, giving it off to Ruhal. She's top of the key. Now left short corner, left block goes up, no good off the glass. And Helmink with the offensive board puts it up and in on the left side. Helmink now with 8. Hershey brings it up, 31-21, 10-point lead for the Aces. 1:15 to play, third quarter. Hershey near the left edge, driving right. Ball in her right hand now at the right elbow. Stepping back on the perimeter, giving it to Peach on the right wing. Bounce pass up to Randall. Just inside the three-point arc. Gets inside, middle of the lane. Fall away, hook shot, nothing but net. She's in double figures now with 10. 33-21, 54 seconds to play, third quarter. Niemerg, right wing. Getting it to Chloe straight away. Now over to Gaddis. T-Town taking their time. They've struggled offensively here in this third quarter. Niemerg down low, kicking. Helmink drives, middle of the lane, goes up right side and missed it. Rebound Randall over to Hershey. 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter for the Aces. 33-21, a 12-point lead for them. Hershey drives left, getting a ball screen, getting down low, middle of the lane, goes up, blocked from behind, but she'll get into the free throw line on a foul call.
I think they're not going to call that on who blocked the ball. It's going to be called on the defender who was under her, who was trying to strip at it. It was one of those, probably could have gone either way, but good call either way.
So Ruhal picks that one up, her third foul. So Ruhal's got to be careful now. Hershey on the first attempt misses off the heel. 21.6 here in this third quarter. 12-point lead, Mount Carmel, 33-21. Randall checks out, Stevens checks in. Hershey on the second. Missed. Rebound Chloe. 20 seconds for T-Town. Chloe over to Gaddis. 15 seconds now. Cross court picked off by Peach. Peach gives it to Hershey. Hershey with 10 seconds to go. She crosses over, got it taken away from behind. Here comes Teutopolis. 5 seconds to work. Chloe at the buzzer for three, missed it. Rebound, Niemerg at the buzzer on the offensive glass, got it up, and it's 33-23. Aces in front at the end of three. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
Back here in T-Town, 33-23, Aces in front by 10. 8 minutes to play here in the sectional championship contest. Winner plays on Monday in Tolono. Gaddis brings it up for T-Town, who has possession to begin this fourth quarter. Ruhal with it, right corner. Gets it right back up to Gaddis. One dribble to the left, now to Niemerg. Niemerg, middle of the lane to Ruhal. One dribble to the left, picked off on the floor. Hershey picks it up. She has two defenders behind her, weaving through traffic, middle of the lane. Short mid-range jumper, just can't quite fall. Rebound Niemerg. Long pass up to Ruhal. Ruhal travels.
Trying to force that long pass up there. Riley Hershey got in the right spot at the right time. Was able to force the travel.
Sellers on the inbound. Scoop pass to Hershey off. Whoa, never mind, maybe not. I thought she might have thrown it off of Gaddis' foot and out of bounds, but the official sees differently. Now a quick conversation, and they change it, goes the way of Mount Carmel. How about that for a crowd pop?
That was obvious. They shouldn't even try to throw that in the first place, though, Riley, but good play there by Riley Hershey to just keep the ball in their hands.
Anna Probst checks back in for the first time since the first half. Randall up to Peach. Peach middle of the floor, right back to Randall on the left edge. She dribbles it with her left hand, gets doubled, now to Hershey. Hershey drives, spins right, middle of the lane, kicks it. Peach, right corner three, no, missed it short. Rebound, Anna Probst. She's doubled in the backcourt, but gets it up to Helmink, right back to Anna. 7:15 to play, fourth quarter, 33-23, 10-point lead Mount Carmel. Here's Chloe, right corner three for her, bottoms.
And we talk so much about how T-Town is a postseason team. Can't let those small things affect you.
Sellers with it in the backcourt, passing the 10-second line now. She's doubled on the right edge, kicks it, tipped away, but recovered by Peach. Now to Hershey. Hershey drives, charity stripe, jumper, and rattles out. Rebound falls in the hands of Helmink. 33-26, 7-point lead Mount Carmel, 6:40 to play, fourth quarter. Anna kicks it to Ruhal. She has it straight away. Over to Anna Probst. Guarded by Hershey, now Niemerk with it. 6:30 to play, fourth quarter. Aces fans getting on their feet for the defense. Anna to Niemerk, right side, now to Helmink, right short corner. She's guarded, tipped away and stolen by Olivia Peach. Peach has it, she's doubled, gets it to Mann. Mann to Randall, up to Hershey. Aces taking their time. Hershey drives, goes left, crossing over right, she's doubled, picks up her dribble, gives it to Randall up top. Randall tipped away and fouled. That's going to go against Chloe Probst.
If I'm the Aces right now, I want to get a little bit farther down the court before I do that dribble handoff. They're jumping everything, hedging like crazy. And when they're doing that, they're not giving themselves room between the half-court line and where they're doing the dribble handoff.
Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Lori Thompson. Will stay here. 33-26 the score. 6:02 to play here in this fourth quarter. A game that really has pretty much been one-sided since the 8-0 start, but we know how this Teutopolis team and this T-Town, the culture of T-Town operates. They are never out of a game, especially in the postseason coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not counting anybody out. Their reason they're in the sectional championship right now, they're T-Town. Their name carries a lot of weight, but if I'm Mount Carmel, just keep doing what you're doing. Fix the minor things. Keep the major things that have got you this far into the game with a lead. Keep those the same, and it's just the small things. Fix those. Continue to just work at the clock. Keep a good lead, so when they do try to shoot threes and foul late, you have a chance to just keep your lead and stay calm.
Mount Carmel has never won a sectional championship on the girls' side. Mount Carmel has never beat this T-Town girls team in a sectional game. 33-26, 6:02 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Hershey with it. Left edge. Ball on the right hand, waist-high dribble, directing traffic. She goes right, gets a double screen. Hard hedge there by Chloe. She's double teamed, has to get it out to somebody, and bounce past to Stevens near the backcourt. She gets fouled.
I like that they're trying to run that ball screen again, but if they're going to hedge this hard, work away from that, run something where they're not going to send traps at you, because all they want to do is they want to send traps and force turnovers to try to chip away at this lead.
The Aces have yet to score here in this fourth quarter. 5:50 to play in the fourth quarter, 33-26. Randall has it. She drives left, getting down left block, goes up hard off the backboard and misses. Ball on the floor, multiple bodies on it. Jump ball called. It'll stay with Mount Carmel.
Got lucky there. Macy Randall, sometimes when she puts it on the floor, she puts it at that waist level where the smaller defenders can get at it. Just keep it high. And here, try to get her stepping in if she's going to take the ball out.
Gaddis checks back in. Stevens to Hershey. Hershey up top. Nice curl screen by Randall. Up left side and in. 35-26. Aces in front. Randall now with 12. Here comes Niemerk. She drives right. Down to the block. Somehow kept her pivot foot and out to Ruhal. Here's Chloe. Drives left. Kicks left to Gaddis. Gaddis up top. Guarded closely by Mann. Kicks it right back out to Ruhal. She drives. Kicks to Chloe. She drives left. Gets to the left short corner. Double teamed in the back. So has to get it right back up top. Tipped away by Hershey briefly, but Niemerk recovers. Here's Helmink. She's in the right corner. Dribbles up to the left. Now at the right elbow. Kicks it. Left side is Gaddis. She's down low near the left block. Triple teamed. Something has to be called. Kicks it out right out of bounds.
They weren't going to call anything, and she was just ripping and turning and doing everything she could to clear space. And right there, good call, good defense there by the Aces.
35-26, under 5 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. Randall with it in the backcourt. She's double teamed. Ball in her left hand. Crossing over right now. Head in the air. Gets it to Stevens, middle of the court. Over to Madeline Mann. Mann drives. Right block up. No good. She got blocked. Rebound falls in the hands of Gaddis. She's in the backcourt. Counting is the official. Up to Niemerk. She now crosses the 10-second line. Drives, kicks. Chloe Butterfingers out of bounds.
Big moment. It's getting to her. That was kind of obvious. Big moment. Of course, she wants the ball, but just slips out of bounds, and Mount Carmel has a chance to extend this lead to double digits.
4:33 to play, fourth quarter. 35-26, the lead. Here's Hershey to Stevens. She's in the backcourt. Gives it up to Hershey, left edge. She drives, crosses over, spinning to the right. Middle of the lane, kicks it out to Stevens, who gives it right back to Hershey. Down low, Randall, left block, creates space, goes up, missed. Trying to get her own board, briefly does, jump ball called, goes the way of T-Town.
I think that was a little quick for the jump ball call, but if you're Mount Carmel, you gotta finish those, but you've played really great defense so far, just get another stop.
Anna drives and kicks to Chloe, who drives left side and got fouled from behind. Goes against Madeline Mann.
Got beat, tried to pick it from behind, and got the push.
It's just her first foul. Niemerk with it, over to Chloe Probst. Left corner for three, no, missed it short. Rebound falls in the hands of Anna. She's up on the right wing. Now Cherry Stripe kicks it to Helmink, who drives baseline from the left short corner. Long bounce pass, trying to get it to Niemerk. Out of bounds, it'll stay here, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that one went off her leg, but good defense. Olivia Peach dropped well in the zone that Mount Carmel's running.
3:53 to play here in this one. 35-26, the Aces lead. Anna Probst with it, right corner. One dribble up to the left, takes the three, missed it short. Rebound, Maddie Stevens on the floor now, trying to pick it up is Macy Randall. Another jump ball is called. This one goes the way of Mount Carmel.
A lot of jump balls here, Riley. I think we've had more jump balls than points scored in this fourth quarter, but that's going to work out well for Mount Carmel.
Hershey with it. She's doubled on the right side. Trying to dribble past it, keeps the dribble alive as she falls and bounce passes it to Randall. She comes up the left side, long pass to Peach. Left corner is Peach, throws it right into the hands of Anna Probst, who immediately gets fouled by Maddie Stevens.
Just tried to force it. Young mistake. I wish she would have just took it all the way to the rim and made her come defend her before making that pass. But what she did was she tried to just skip it early.
Or even, the way she's been shooting it, do you think she could have pump faked the three and then gone in?
No.
Here's T-Town. Ruhal with it to Niemerk. She drives. Right block. Guarded closely by Mann. Has to get it out to somebody and kicks it to Chloe. Comes off a right ball screen. Gives it to Niemerk, who drives left. Getting to the right wing. Now Probst. Right corner three. No. Short. Rebound going right to Stevens. It falls in the hands of her. She's triple teamed, and a foul is called against T-Town.
Really good job there by Maddie Stevens. Try to step through the trap, not throw elbows, and just step through and try to get open and try to get the ball out to her teammate.
35-26. Mount Carmel in front, 3:03 to play fourth quarter. Stevens on the inbound. Here's Randall. Now Hershey. Right edge. Got it tipped away briefly, keeps her dribble alive. Drives, crossing over left, spinning right, and a foul called on the floor. It's going to go against Chloe Probst. It's her third.
They're at 14 fouls. Either take it to the rim or make them foul you where you're going to get at the line.
2:54 to play fourth quarter. 35-26, 9-point lead Mount Carmel. Hershey, top of the key. Guarded by Niemerk. Steps back. Gets doubled on the right edge. Trying to fight through it, and another jump ball is called. Chloe Probst holding that one and goes the way of the shoes.
Got to get the ball out of there quicker. They're just allowing the traps to come to them, thinking they can pass through it or get away from it, but got to get out of that a little bit quicker.
Anna Probst driving and making a floater. Her first 2 points of the night, and they're big ones. 35-28, 7-point Mount Carmel lead, 2:30 to play fourth quarter. Hershey almost loses it. Now he's on the right edge, and a whistle blown. That's going to be confidential agent Tia Morgan timeout for head coach Matt McCarty. A full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 2:28 to play here in this one. 35-28 in favor of Mount Carmel. Head coach Matt McCarty talking to his squad. And right now, this dangerous Teutopolis press is going to play as big as it ever has in this game, Max.
Yeah, they're just sending a lot of trash. Mount Carmel's letting the trap come to them because they're thinking if they let it come to them, they're going to have a teammate open. But that's most of the time just not how it works, Riley. I understand wanting to let the trap come to you, but if they do come at you, you have a window where you can get that pass out before the trap gets to you and gets set up.
Madeline Mann on the inbound. Gets it to Peach, who's freshly checked in. Peach now to Stevens. Stevens head in the air. Pivoting, handing it off to Hershey. Hershey in the backcourt, crossing over up to Peach. Peach just now past the 10-second line. She drives right, getting to the short corner, doubled. Bounce pass inside, Randall goes up, got fouled.
Really good play there by Olivia Peach. That's what we were talking about earlier of her working downhill, making them come out and defend her, and she got her teammate a wide open look at the rim.
Randall at the line. First one. Made it. She now has 13.
And Riley, that also puts T-Town with 5 team fouls, so anything else, it's going to put Mount Carmel at the free throw line for 2. You got to love that they have those 5 team fouls late in this pretty close ball game.
2:13 to play here in this fourth quarter. Second one misses short. Rebound to Helmink. Bounce pass to Chloe, who gives it up to Anna. 36-28, 8-point lead Mount Carmel. 2 minutes to play here in this one. And over to Chloe. She takes a left wing 3 and can't hit. Rebound, Niemer goes up, got fouled. Got fouled. Looks like that's going to go against Maddie Stevens. And that is big because Stevens just now picks up her 4th.
She's got to be more careful. She's getting just kind of wild on the defensive end of the ball and making it easy for them to make those calls, Riley.
Niemer on the first. Made it. Trying to make it a 2-possession game is Niemerg. And does. 36-30. Mount Carmel in front. Here's Peach. Bounce pass to Stevens through this full court press. Stevens still in the backcourt. She's tripled and got fouled. So that sends Stevens to the line for 2.
And here, I understand a little bit more of letting the trap come to you, but there's still 1:52 left. Don't let them get to the trap. Please, somebody swing it early. That's all I ask for the rest of the night. It could be 1 time, it could be 2 times. I just need somebody to swing it early.
Stevens on the first. Missed. Shading towards the right side of the heel on that miss. Ruhal checks in for Gaddis. Stevens on the second, makes it. Anna Probst brings it up. Guarded closely by Hershey, who fouls her. Hershey picks up her first.
You know, I don't hate a foul there, but also just get back. Set up in your half-court defense. They've been just chucking up sloppy threes. Play your half-court defense.
Driving is Helmink. Goes up, left block, no. Got her own miss. She's fighting for it, and a jump ball call. Thank goodness for the Aces. That goes the way of Mount Carmel. If that would have been called a foul, that would have been Stevens' 5th. Gaddis checks back in for Ruhal.
And I'll admit I thought it was a foul.
I did too. Stevens on the inbound. Gets it to Randall, who got fouled from behind. That sends Randall to the line for 2. Helmink picks up that one.
Riley, they're tightening it up late.
Yeah.
They're really calling it tight late here in the game instead of cleaning it up early like I think they should have. But here, Mount Carmel's got to take the fouls, got to take the pressure, and just work through it.
Randall in the first. Makes it. Helmink now also has 4 fouls. 38-30. Randall Knocks in both, 39-30. Back to a 3-possession ball game. Here comes T-Town, 1:34 to play in this one. Anna has it. Over to Niemerk. She drives, crosses over the left middle of the floor. Bounce pass inside, tipped away by Mann. Out of bounds, stays with the Shoes.
Really good help defense there by Madeline Mann. She dropped down at the perfect time. Is able to tip it out of bounds.
On the inbound, Chloe up near the half-court line to Ruhal. She gives it to Niemerk, who drives left, kicks to Chloe. She straight away. Helming takes a straightaway triple and misses it off the left side. Here's Hershey with it on the left edge. She's doubled, gives it to Stevens. Stevens looking straight away, dribbling to the left side, getting past the 10-second line up to Randall. Randall will slow it up and give it to Hershey. 1 minute to play, 39-30 the score. Mount Carmel in front. Here's Randall now. Randall skips to Peach. Peach fakes the short corner jumper and gives it up to Hershey. 50 seconds to work for the Aces. Hershey drives, kicks to Randall. They're going to hold this one up. Hershey gets fouled.
Who do you want the ball in their hands? And that's Riley Hershey right now, and she's going to keep on getting the ball and try to get herself to the free throw line.
39-30. Hershey at the line for 2. Missed. Hershey on the second. Made that one. 13 points for her. Here comes Anna Probst. 10-point game, 40-30. Anna brings it up right side. Gives it to Ruhal, right wing. High hand by Stevens. Here's Anna. Puts up the 3 and misses. Rebound Niemer got fouled from behind.
Madeline Mann crashed. I really think she just tripped over her own teammate's foot there. But send them to the line for 2. 32 seconds. You're up 8. No dumb turnovers. Just work the ball around. They're going to foul you.
Niemerg with it. Makes the first. Niemerg makes both. She has 7 on the inbound. Hershey gets it and gets fouled from behind by Ruhal. Eight-point lead for Mount Carmel with 30.7 to play. 40-32 over the Shoes. Hershey to shoot on the first. Made it. Emptying the lanes is Mount Carmel. Everyone back except for the shooter. Hershey looking to make it once again a double-digit game. Hershey makes both. 30 seconds to work. Here comes Gaddis to Niemerk. Takes a long 3 from the right wing. Missed it. Out of bounds it goes. And the bench will empty for T-Town. Kara Lewis and Evie Knapp will check in for Mount Carmel, along with Maddie Riggs, Zoe Randall, and Stella Woodcock. 22 seconds on the clock. Riggs will inbound it to Woodcock. Woodcock will bring it up. 15 seconds. Just now past the 10-second line. Guarded closely by Gaddis. 10 seconds now. Finds Randall, got it tipped away, now to Maddie Riggs. Riggs puts one up, got blocked. 3 seconds to work, and the Aces will dribble this one out. Sectional champions. First time in program history. They will cut the nets down and head to a super sectional. Head coach Matt McCarty spoke it into existence, and a team that has been so good all year will etch their names into the history book as the first Lady Aces team to win a sectional title. (42-32) the final, and the student section rushes in with the trophy. And of all teams to do it against, they do it against a squad that this program has never beaten in Teutopolis. What a year for Mount Carmel, and it will continue at least until Monday.
Yeah. You celebrate tonight, celebrate tomorrow, but Saturday, it's back to work, Riley. You're back focused. I would even hold a shoot-around on Sunday. Mandatory shoot-around where, you put your hands in finger quotations because they need to be there. They just won a sectional championship. Keep working. You're not done yet. This can't be the high point of your season because you've got more games to win, Riley.
And games that they certainly can win. When we come back, we'll go over shooting numbers, and we'll talk to the first sectional winning head coach in Mount Carmel Lady Aces history. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Abilene, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Mount Carmel, for the first time in Lady Aces history, sectional champions. The final 42-32 over the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes, a program that they had not beat ever, which is crazy to think, but for the first time ever, they beat the T-Town Wooden Shoes, and they win a sectional championship. History made here tonight.
Yeah, history made. You can't say anything else, but it's just a surreal feeling for the girls out there, a surreal feeling for the coach. You did something for the first time in program history, and you don't get an opportunity to do that very often.
We look. Oh, go ahead.
Give them their flowers. Is just they did everything that they need to do tonight. They went out 1 by 10, and they simply dominated every quarter of the game tonight.
And really, you we take a look back at this game, yes, there was stress, but it was never really in question. From the opening tip, it was never really a question.
No. From the opening tip, when Mount Carmel went on that 8-0 run, I just had a feeling that they were going to do something tonight that they should do, because they're that much better than everybody they play. So just give them their flowers. Go celebrate. They did something for the first time in program history, and they earned every second that they're going to get to celebrate tonight, just because they played one heck of a game, Riley. Really, they just played one heck of a game.
We look at the scoring totals here tonight. First for T-Town, Anna Probst had 2. Jesse Gaddis had 2. Kelsey Niemerk had 7. Malia Helmink had 10. Chloe Probst had 8. Molly Ruhol had 2. For your Lady Aces, Olivia Peach with 6. Riley Hershey with 15. Maddie Stevens had 4. Madeline Mann with 2. Macy Randall with 15. Hershey and Randall shared the game high with 15 points. Now joined by Lady Aces forward senior Maddie Stevens. Maddie, first of all, congratulations on a sectional championship. You guys have been in postseason runs before, but nothing quite like this. Explain the feeling.
It's incredible. I've never been this far. The most I got was first round of sectionals during volleyball, and never for basketball. It feels amazing, like putting all that work in, and I'm so glad I get to keep doing it.
Looking back to last year, where you guys were against this same Teutopolis team in the regional championship, losing that heartbreaker to this year, was there a sense of revenge in the back of your guys' mind coming into tonight?
For sure. We definitely came in with a chip on our shoulder and wanted to win more than anything else. They cut our season short last year with a great group of seniors, and I didn't want that to be me this year.
And lastly, as a leader on this team, looking back to earlier this week against Sullivan and even tonight, going into halftime, it seems like both times you guys came out as a revitalized group. What does halftime look like from a leadership perspective?
Halftime, we go over our game plan. We all kind of relax, see what we think. Like, our coaches take a minute outside to talk what they think. And as a team, we all get together, see how we're feeling, see what we think we need to improve on in the next half, and then we go out and we get it done.
All right, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, the final 42-32, now joined by head coach Matt McCarty. Coach, second year at the helm of this program. Since day one, since I met you, you've talked about bringing this title to the Hilltop. Explain to me your emotions right now.
I'm really emotional right now. I'm going to lose it here soon, so my interview may not be very long, but I'm super emotional right now.
Coming into tonight, there were nerves. You were concerned about this Teutopolis press, but from the very start, you guys go on an 8-0 run. Max and I up here, we talked about it briefly. There was never really a question. Yes, there was stress, but it seemed like you guys had control from the opening tip.
Yeah, they believed in themselves. We did the same thing to them last year in the regional championship game. We jumped out 7-9-0, and they called a timeout. And that's the first thing that we said in the timeout was, we've been in this spot before. Don't think that they're going away. And we talked about how, and this was the third playoff game where they've started down something to 0, and they've come back and they battle their way and they get back into the game. So that was just the talking points during all the timeouts at halftime. They're not going away. They're not going away. And we just kept battling and keep fighting, and these girls just keep believing in themselves and their teammates, and I'm so proud of them.
Now, how quickly? I know you guys just won, but coming up Monday, you have a chance to do something even more special in a super sectional. How quickly does it turn from celebration to business?
Really quick. I got to find out who won that other side, and I've got to start getting film on them, so really quick.
All right, Coach, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
Now joined by sophomore guard Riley Hershey. Riley, from the very beginning, you came into this program and immediately was a big contributor. Coming into tonight, knowing that rarely does this opportunity get to happen and you're so young, what was the feeling like?
The feeling's amazing, to get the opportunity to play as a freshman in my sophomore year. It's just great being welcomed onto the team and everyone believing in me.
Finished with 15 points. Down the stretch, got a lot of opportunities at the free throw line. How do you make sure you stay composed in those moments?
My coaches always tell me to keep a level head and next play. If you mess up, just keep going. go to the next play.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Also now joined by junior forward Macy Randall. Macy, coming into this year, everyone knew that you were going to be the focal point of this offense down low. You get doubled, tripled every possession, it seems like. How do you make sure you stay within yourself when you have 3-4 jerseys coming at you?
Well, you know, if you're getting doubled or tripled, that means that you're the better player, obviously. But you just got to rely on your teammates to, if I go up strong, but you got to rely on your teammates to get those rebounds if I do miss. Yeah, and trust one of my teammates. And if I'm not there, then my teammates will pass it to the other teammate that's open, because we all can score, not just one person.
Came so close to this point last year, now finally on top of the mountain. Explain to me the feeling.
I mean, it feels so great. Like last year when we lost to them, I mean, it was not a good feeling in the locker room. So coming out here today and just beating T-Town, that's just an amazing feeling. Yeah, thank you. Just amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So Mount Carmel 42-32, the final over T-Town. Max, any final thoughts?
Not really. Just go get something done at the Super Sectional on Monday. We'll be there, I think, Riley. So super excited to call that game and super excited to watch the Aces win their first Super Sectional in girls basketball history.
Hopefully they do exactly that on Monday up in Tolono. The final 42-32, Mount Carmel over T-Town. Sectional champions is what they can be called now. For everyone here running the stream for News Channel 15, for everyone back in the studio at 100.5 WIHD, and for Max Sherlock, I'm Riley Angel, and as always, have a good night. All right, thank you. Yep. All right.